So, Bobby, tell me a little bit about your faith journey.
Well, I grew up in Alexandria, in Old Town. I grew up in the parish. I went to St. Mary's School from kindergarten through 8th grade. My mother and father brought me to Mass every Sunday. I was an altar boy here. And there was a time even as I was going into high school that I wanted to be a priest. That changed throughout high school, and life kind of took a different turn. And I was called later on, obviously, as my vocation to be a father, a husband. But there was a time in my 20s where I was away from my faith, and I was sort of floundering out there in the world, and I didn't have any kind of direction. I didn't know where I wanted to go. And for whatever reason, I wasn't reminded that I had grown up with a solid foundation of faith. So God took me on a different road, on a different path, on a different journey that brought me back to where I am today. And I can thank the prayers of my mother, who was a devout daily communicant, and I'm sure and I know prayed for me daily. And when she was sick, we began to pray together. And believe it or not, she was a big part of my faith journey, brought me back to the church. And thank God, and now with my family, I'm happy to bring my children up in the same parish that I grew up in, and it's very special to me. It's a special place, and it's my world. It's the anchor in my life.
Well, that's a great story, and thank God for your mother. So you're one of the leaders of the Heaven in Your Home community. How would you describe it to others?
Well, it's really, it's going to be a place where families can get together and talk about family life. We can inspire each other. We can talk about how life is hard in a family, and how we can grow in our faith and help our children grow in their faith. And you add some childcare, you add some dinner, and voila, we make it easy, and it's very relaxed and a comfortable environment to learn how to do that.
So what role will you and your wife play in this small faith community?
So my wife and I will be facilitators in this group, and there'll be some other families that will be doing this as well. And it's really we're just going to be there to sort of help guide the conversation. So it's going to be a short video to watch, and some coffee, desserts, some dinner, like I had said, and we're just going to guide the conversation and to sort of help to inspire each other, and also just to create this community within the parish.
So why are these kind of communities important in helping families grow in faith?
Well, it's important to have a community, a faith community, because that's how we grow. This is also how God reveals himself a lot. And so it's important that we get together and we recognize God in that way. And we will all benefit from talking with each other, from inspiring each other, and helping each other along the way, and getting to know each other. If it's hard, it's a lot harder to help someone if you don't know them. And so, within our parish, it's good to meet our fellow parishioners.
So you were telling me a little bit about your family growing up and the kind of impact that had, some of the memories you had. Can you describe some of those memories? Because I think that it's those memories, I think, that can be formed as part of this community too, for other families who may not have experienced what you experienced?
Sure. Growing up, I went to St. Mary's School, and they had a statue that they would send home with the students and for a week, and it was an inspiration for the families to pray the rosary together. And I can remember that more than really any other memory. I can remember how peaceful the home was that week when we were praying the rosary together, and how connected we were, and how loving we were to each other. There were family vacations and times at the movies or sports games, and those memories are good. But it's really the times that we spent praying the rosary together that is really an impactful memory in my life, and something that I hold on to and I cherish more than any other memory, really. And so I hope to give that memory to my children, something that they can hold on to and remember about us and our family life growing up.
Oh, that's beautiful. So what are you most looking forward to in this community?
Well, I'm really looking forward to the fellowship. I mean, sometimes when you hear the word fellowship, it sounds kind of like, like I don't need more friends. But I'm interested in meeting the people at the parish. I see so many families, and I see them as I'm leaving Mass, and we kind of wave and we say hello, and I recognize the faces, but we don't know each other. And so I really want to get to know the people that I see all the time. And I want my kids to know their kids, honestly. I want us to grow as a faith community here at the Basilica, and I'm looking forward to that growth, and I see it happening.